Joy Division and New Order. They've been up a couple years and they finally got
Yeah,
in.
God, you think they would get in by like every year they're on there. Every year they're on there. So they're in now.
They're inducted now, so they will be inducted. So they were,
They
post
were
punk.
important, man. They were really important because it was like the bridge between like punk, dance, and new wave. I don't know.
I get where they fit in. It's just not my it's not my bag. But again,
No, I mean,
maybe it's the British music, but
but I think it wasn't our time yet either.
it's post punk. It's like dark art house kind of music. And you're right, I wasn't old enough to appreciate it at the time when it came out.
I just think it's something. I don't know. There's something about that generation. It's English got really different really fast. Like something was rock and roll, like the Rolling Stones, and then that came in, like not like 20 years later. Such a different sound, like a whole different experience with music, a whole other side of music.
It's goth, but it's not angry like Nine Inch Nails or Ministry, like industrial music. It's got a little bit of that to it, like a little like Kraftwerk. I think one of the guys from Kraftwerk was in New Order. I'm not real up on my Joy Division New Order, but I mean we could play two of their biggest songs. It goes also the how their sound evolved.
Yeah,
So
and they were like in there with the Cure and Depeche Mode and
yeah,
like that whole run.
Cure, Depeche Mode. I was said they remind me of Bauhaus a little bit, like Bela Lugosi's dead. Here is Love Will Tear Us Apart, which I think is like
Great. Oh,
their
it's so
their
good.
biggest. So I guess before, I'm sure our listeners are really freaking smart, but Joy Division was the band, and then the singer Ian Curtis, he committed suicide, and the band continued as New Order, and they did change their sound a lot. So here's Love Will Tear Us Apart, and then we can play maybe Bizarre Love Triangle, since that was like one of their biggest hits, and just hear how their sound evolved.
Dude, thank God for 120 minutes on MTV, dude. If it wasn't for that, a whole industry would have got lost in MTV. Like 120 minutes, that's the only time you would hear something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever would have crossed my musical listening taste. It's just normally not my type of music.
I always knew who they were, but I said on other shows, the movie they made about the biography movie they made was great. It's called Control. Really fucking sad story. I think that's why their music was so true, because the guy was so real to his sound. Like he wasn't fucking around. He was sad.
Like a sad, right? He's like,
There was no fucking around.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, oh, let me be like Morrissey and jerk off.
I was gonna say like the chick from Beetlejuice, Winona Ryder's character in Beetlejuice, wearing all black.
Yeah.
And then I'll play Bizarre Love Triangle because even their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the little blurb about them says like they were revolutionary twice. They were like the first post-punk
Definitely.
band, and then they made this dance sound, which was also very different.
No, they were definitely the Molly Ringwald years, dude. Yeah, like the fucking Breakfast Club shit.
Here's Bizarre Love Triangle.
There's no sense in telling me the wisdom of the fool won't set you free. But that's the way that it goes, and it's what nobody knows. But every day my confusion grows.
I mean, like totally like I could see like Trent Reznor getting something out of that, but making it darker. Yeah, I don't know. Just it opened a lot of people's minds and the ears for something new.
Trent Reznor, that Bowie album, the one he came out with in the 90s.
That's what I'm like saying. I'm like, I think Joy Division to Nine Inch Nails is just as important as David Bowie was to Nine Inch Nails.
Octung Baby, some of that kind of like electronic, like the opening track of that a little bit. They're cool. I said it just not my jam, but that doesn't. I'm not saying I don't like them.
Maybe we were from England and have like nasty weather all the time.
Sit inside with my cold, dark, miserable.
With,
Like I'm also
with our tea and crimpets.
I'm also not. I never got into the Cure. I never really got into the Smiths. I think Morrissey's the biggest asshole, one of the biggest jerks in music.
I mean, you kind of got to be a wanker to make that kind of music.
I guess so. I guess so, man.